Hey guys, welcome to Neezy, the official Neezy channel. Um, Today's topic is stepkids. Being a parent to stepkids, how hard it can be, how loving it can be, how easy sometimes it can be as well, and how annoying it can be. Let's be real. And before I get into that, I want to say thank you for the supporters that is supporting me and that's been supporting me and wanted me to succeed in this journey of mine. And I'm going to keep going. But let's get into it. So basically, it's not easy. It's not easy um, being a step mother or a step parent to the children that you did not birth. You know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta blend in your family. And I don't have no problem with it, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna be honest, I was really looking for someone that did not have children, um, because I didn't want to deal with the drama. You know what I mean? I didn't want to deal with the baby mama drama. But unfortunately, I fell in love with my husband. I did what I did naturally fall in love. It was a connection there. So he had two other children, and when I first met my son Zachary, it was a journey. It was like a hate love. It was like, like a competing. It was like, I don't want to say like I'm competing with a child, but it was just like, I want you to like me. You know what I mean? And I did so much with his dad to get full custody, you know, of him. So we have full custody of my stepson, and which I don't really call him my stepson. I call him my son. But today's topic is stepchildren. So, with your stepchildren. So at the first journey, I was like, okay, he feel like he doesn't have to listen to me. He feel like he can just talk back. He feel like, you're not my mom. You're you're just a woman my dad is dating at the time, because we wasn't married at first. And you're just a girl or a woman that's just talking to my dad. You're probably just gonna be gone in a week or whatever. So, and it's kind of hard too, because it's like, at that time he was getting out of a crazy situation, and I'm not, I'm trying to be gentle and stuff like that, but at the same time, you're not about to come in this household and be bad and think that you can do whatever you want to do. Yes, I feel sorry for you. Yes, I do. I'm going to take my time, but at the same time, you're going to listen. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm from the South. I'm like, no, I'm not from the South. Like, my parents is from the South, and like, I was back and forth, raised in Las Vegas, raised in Louisiana. So it's like, but crazy situation. But anyways, if when I grew up, like, if I was to talk back to my mother or any other elder that's older than me, I would get slapped on the cheek or any kind of way. Come on now, So it's just like, I had to talk to his dad about like the respect in this home from my first stepson. And slowly, you know, I would try to build a bond with him. Now I'm gonna tell you, now it's beautiful. We play, we joke around with each other. He don't take things like serious, as when I yell. He doesn't cry no more. It's just like he listen. He, when I say Zachary go do them dishes or take out them trash. He does it. But before, it was just like my husband thought I was just picking on him and picking on him, and it's like, no, it's just how I was raised, and it was like it's a set stone. And I just don't let kids. We are the adults. They're the kids. So I don't, let kids run over me. And I just have a respect. It's a respect thing for children to show respect and gratitude towards their parents, and are they step parents. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I'm here, and I put my life with your life. You know what I mean? I made my life your life, and we came together. So it's just like, he had a hard time. I can feel like he thought I was at the time, um, bullying his son. And I'm like, I love kids. If you know me, I love children's. I work with children's. I have my own business working with children's, and yet to get a building soon, guys. Anyways, but no, and it's just like, it was hard because it was just like, I'm not trying to, be the mean stepmother or Princess Ciluela had a mean stepmother. I'm like, at this point, y'all making me feel like that. Like I'm the wicked of the East coming to, you're my, you know what I mean? No, and I was just like, I had to talk to him, like, hey, I really feel like you need to talk to your son. Let him know that it's not okay to be just coming at me, thinking he can talk back, thinking he don't need to do things in this home, his home now. I had a 3-bedroom before me and my husband moved in with each other. My husband moved in with me. I had a 3-bedroom. One for me, one for my daughter, and, a guest room. But when you are blending in family, and y'all working with each other, and I found out we had to go get his son from California from a situation that was going on. I made my best to turn that room into a boys' room, into a comfortable for my stepson. You know what I mean? And I made sure he had a game. I made sure he had a bed. I made sure he was set in stone, had clothes, shoes, anything. You know what I mean? So it's just like, okay, I'm not expecting him to come in here right away to be like, hey, what's up, mom? You're my mom now. Or, what's up? So I would tell him, like, you call me Mimi whenever you feel, you call me Mimi or whatever. And then the journey, as us years in, our son been with us for, living with us for, going on 7 years. 7 years. 7 years. And it's great now. He respects me. He calls me mom now. He calls me mom. And like I said, we joke with each other. We play, we wrestle, we play. But it was hard stepping into that blended family. I to this day don't regret nothing when it comes down to my son. That is my son. That will always be my son. He calls me mom, and it still melts my heart to this day. And he respects me now. But I ain't gonna say it was peaches and cream. I'm telling you, once you come in, them kids, you gotta earn their respect, and they got to earn your respect. You know what I mean? You gotta show them that you're here to love, and see the best in them. You can't just come in and thinking like, oh, I'm your mom. This, no, that wasn't my intention. It was just, it's hard because, you just want respect from the kids, and you don't want to be mean to them, but it's you teaching them at the same time. You gotta retrain them when they're fully in your custody and stuff like that. Because, like I said, my son, we have full custody of him. Now my stepdaughter, let's get into that. We don't have full custody of her. She comes. Sometimes she comes for school year. Sometimes it be hard because the mother don't want, at the time the mother would be hard. Well, it's hard when, you know, um, when it comes down to having a stepchild, when the mother makes it hard and tries to turn the child against you. You know what I mean? Try to turn the child against you when you first met that child. When you first met the child, they instantly girls are it depends on the child. Girls are easy. Sometimes boys are easy. But this one, the baby girl was easy. She was sweet. She was date me, her, and my daughter, they met when I met her when she was 5. I met my stepdaughter when she was 5, and we went to California, me, her, dad, and my baby girl. We basically, when it was time for him to get her, we rode in my little Kia. I missed that car. It was blue, so cute. Whatever. But we drove to California, from Vegas to California, to get my stepdaughter. And, she was so cute. She got in the car, respectful. She said, hi, and then my daughter was like, hi, I'm Maya. And then she's like, hi, I'm AJ. And, they connected right there and then. We got home, from a long drive. They were so excited to play with each other, you know what I mean? And they connect. They were sisters right there and then, you know what I mean? She liked me. She respected me. She was a good girl or whatever. And then I didn't know the do's and don'ts and being a step parent, okay? No, don't come at me. I didn't know what the do's and don'ts. Trust me. Now the girl then cut up my baby's clothes at the time. They 5 together. They 5 years old. She then got a damn scissors and cut up some expensive clothes that I got my baby at the time. Cut them up from the dolls, right? I was so damn pissed. I told her daddy, and then he gave me permission though. He gave me permission, and he just didn't go in there. What? But no, I just popped her. I didn't use no damn belt, none of that. I popped her. It was like, no, that is not okay. You don't do that. And then here we go. She then it settled down. We talked to her and everything, It was like, no, it's not okay. I was like, I apologize for popping you, but that was not okay. So we got past it, right? Then her mom at the time was living in California. Like I said, we rode to California, and then she was like, Mimi popped me. She gonna tell her I used the belt. She used the belt on me. I'm like, what? Your daddy used the belt on you. I popped you. And then she's like, her mom was on the phone, was like crying on the phone, like, you know how I feel about somebody touching my child. Da-da. And I was just like, oh Lord. So I was like, I apologize that I popped your child, but it was just like, she cut up my child at the time, her sister clothes. Like, you ain't gonna do nothing about it. I have no. Anyways, you know what I mean. So, she didn't come. She didn't come get her away or whatever. She just, it was weird, but it was just like, okay, whatever. Don't do it again. Don't pop her again. Don't touch her. It's between me and the dad. If anything happens, let him deal with it. Don't touch her with the whoop. And I was like, okay. So, but she was staying with us. She ended up staying with us, going to the school year with us, in Vegas. Her mom eventually moved out there. Um, Her mom eventually moved to Vegas, but she still stayed with us and went to school out there with us. And we had a set, rules, and we had a set household and stuff like that. And it was drama here and there. And then once she go visit her mom for whatever, the weekend or whatever, she comes back thinking she don't have to listen to me because her mom told her, you don't gotta listen to her, we'll do boob, this and that. So this when it comes down to being hard, is being hard. It's hard being a step parent, because when you have the other parent telling the child that in her household, the step parent household, you don't have to listen to the step parent, the parent that is in her own house. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that's what's hard. And then when you try to tell her, hey, come clean up your mess in the room, go clean your room, or go take a shower, go take a bath. No. My mama said, I don't gotta listen to you. If you don't get, you feel me? If you don't get your, but then at the same time, you gotta realize this is not your biological children, if I'm saying that right. Biological children that you're dealing with. So it's kind of hard. Like, you can't whoop them like you would whoop your own children. You can't, like, cuss at them. You can't whoop them. You can't do too much. So you gotta run and tell your spouse, like, hey, you need to get on your child. You need to go tell her what I just said. Get on her, because she's gonna listen to you, not me. It's too much going on right now. I cannot deal. So please. So, I was doing that for a while. Then my spouse was like, my husband was like, just get on it. He ghetto, but he from the country, for real. He from Louisiana, Homer. He'll let you know. But when I tell him, I'll be like, and then it's like weird because you confuse me. You know what I mean? So it's like, you better get on him. You better step up, tell him that. And I'm just like, okay, when I tell him, what you yelling? What all this yelling for? We're not used to that, man. Woo woo. And I'm just like, bro, like, okay, well, get on him. Get on him. What you mean? Like, you telling me to get on him? You telling me to get on him, right? But then you don't like how I get on him, so I go back to, you better go handle that. I ain't got the energy. I'm not yelling no more. I'm not about to do this, do that. You feel me? But then once I go back to telling you, you go back to, you better get on them. You better pop them. You better whoop them. Now, you know damn well that I promised her mama that I wasn't going to touch that child, because she's not my child. In real life, for real. We just married, right? So, as a mom, like, I understand where she's coming from at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Um, so you deal with that. You, her father. I'ma love the child still, regardless. You know what I mean? I'm married to you. I'm gonna love my stepson and my stepdaughter. But at the same time, when she get mouthy, I expect you to have my back and respect for me to get on her. But when she cries, it's just a whole different story though. When she cries, cause see, little girls know how to get under their parents. You know, kids are slick too. Like, not just little girls, but kids are like, when they your step kids and they know how to get, you know, like play that role, like crying for a fact, knowing you just had an attitude with me, and I'm telling you, like, hey, like being nice, you feel me? Being nice, it is irritating, bro. Like, it's irritating because my stepdaughter knows how to get her daddy to feel bad for her. But when my son cry, he's still tough on him. And I get on him about that. Like, you're not about to do this and do that. You feel me? You're not about to be soft and not be the same way as that one. You better feel bad for that one and feel bad for that one. You know what I mean? So it's just, you know, I get it because he a boy, he want him tough, but at the same time, you want your little girl to be weak, thinking she can get thinking she can get away with everything when she cries. So it's just like, it's like, what, like, so it was an incident where we was going to church, right? And it's hot. It was just the other day. We was going to church, and I was just like, oh, those are cute. She's like, yeah, my mom got me these. And it was like high-waisted shorts. You know, little girl, she's only 10. So I'm just like, okay, yeah, wear that with that shirt. That's cute. She's like, nah, I'm not wearing that. I don't want to wear that. No. With an attitude. So I'm just like, I say, no, you're going to wear that. We're going to church. No, you're not about to wear the other ones where your drawers are showing and it's tight. She's like, but no, I want to wear what I want to wear. I'm going to wear what I want to wear. It's hot. And then I'm like, first she had on a sweater, sweatsuit. I'm like, I need to take that off, go put some shorts on or something like that, because it's hot outside. She's like, she went to go change, and I was like, okay, let me be nice. Let me go help the girls get dressed. You know what I mean? Because I'm rushing at this time. So I see, I was like, oh, those are cute. She had them right in her hands. But it's like, when I say something is cute or, oh, wear this, oh, I don't want to wear this. It's like she got this trigger in her mind, like, oh, you're telling me what to do. Oh, I don't have to listen. It's still there, you know, and it gets on my nerves. And it's just like, bro, I can't. I'm like, no, you're wearing. So she gave me attitude. So I go run. I'm not running, but I go tell her dad. And it's just like, when I told her dad, he was like, okay, well, tell her come here or whatever. So I went to go get her. And I'm like, keep those shorts on. Because those are shorts, right? And bring the high-waist shorts. And we're going to see. So he's like, remind you, her drawers are showing in the back. You know? And I'm like, they're too tight. And it's like, the scenery we going. I don't need her drawers to be showing with the whoop. So he's like, well, I don't see nothing wrong with them. You know, like, I don't see. And I'm just like, bro, but it's the point that I'm like, this is what you should wear. And it's the point that she gave me attitude. Get on her about giving me attitude. So she left. She's like, I don't want to wear that. Like, crying. Because I want to wear what I want to wear. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then she goes, and I'm like, I get on him like, bro, like, that's what I'm talking about. When it comes down to, it's the kids. You with that one kid, because you be on Zachary, but with that one kid, you just like don't give a dang, or you just don't care to step up, and it's just like sometimes I'm be honest with y'all. What the fuck am I in this marriage for at this time? It's 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 like, where's the respect? Like, come on, like it's hard. It's hard to be a step parent. You know what I mean? And especially to the step kids that gives you attitude and play like they don't need to have respect for you because the other parent put in their ears, or act like they don't put in their ears. They really do. And it's like, bro, come on now. And then so it's like, come on. But at times it could be great because it could be like my son play, joke, run, wrestle, whatever. And then my stepdaughter is like, and it's like it's hard because she's a girl, and it's like she gives attitude nonstop. And me trying to tell my husband about what I go through with these children, it's just like, oh, it's not them about being from the damn hood or them whatever. It's about you getting on their butts and getting on them and let them know that you gonna respect this one, or you gonna respect her because this is my wife. You gonna respect, I don't care what anybody say or your mother say or anything, you gonna respect. Just like you tell my son, you can tell her. So if y'all can relate to this, like, please let me know, comment, like, pray for me, because it is hard. I'm not gonna say it's easy. It's hard. They do challenge you, you know. But my son, he's everything I can. Oh my God, that's sneeze. All right, guys. Comment. That's it for the video today. Obviously, comment and let me know what you think and how do you deal with your stepchildren if you have some, and how it is. Is it easy or is it hard? Love ya. See you later, and see you in my next video. Subscribe. Bye.